I can change those any way I want. I thought it was pretty wild. Haven't figured out why I want to do it though.
Yeah, I got the same thing on my Icon 746. I can select either receiver incremental tuning or transmitter tuning. And yeah, like you said, I'm not quite sure why. I mean, the RIT, I understand. I use that quite often. But I don't know why I would want to independently move my transmit, and not the receive. I can move the transmit with the main VFO dial. But, I don't know. I guess there's an application for it somewhere.
Yeah, and I can run the VFOs separately as well, and have like the VFO-A on the transmit and the VFO-B on the receive, and then split them accordingly. So I guess if I was working DX, I could tell people that if they want to, communicate with me, they have to, turn their receive dial to a certain an alternate frequency. I've heard that on 10 from time to time.
Yeah, running split. Yeah, that's a whole other issue. You can do that.
Sometimes it just seems like too much work.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, you want it to be enjoyable. You want to enjoy yourself, and adding unnecessary complication kind of takes away from that.
Well, good evening. It must have been one hell of a storm to knock everybody's antenna down, I guess.
Some kind of weird noise in here tonight. I don't know what that's from.
What are you listening to?
I don't know. Some kind of weird noise.
Yeah, I got a little over a 3-pound noise floor, and I can hear people off in the distance, but nothing substantial.
Okay. I just got some weird staticky kind of noise. I'm not sure, it almost sounds like my speaker cone's ripped or something.
$27,115 Classic Radio Roundup.
Hopefully some more people show up tonight, because it's going to be hard to have conversations with static.
Yeah, I heard another operator in there is transmitted Classic Radio Roundup. The other station out there, who we got out there? Pump it up a little more. I don't know. Somebody was out there.
Yeah, I'm kind of running on limited antennas. I'm still running off of my 102-inch whip. My beam is on the ground, all assembled, and ready to go back up. And hopefully tomorrow I'll do that.
Well, I'm envious. I've got a 30-foot tower I've got to deal with in order to get the bad one down and a new one up.
Yeah, I took it down last week and did all the work that I needed to do to it. Ordered some new parts for the gamma match. Cleaned all that stuff up and straightened the elements out from all the years of abuse from the trees, and gave it another coat of camouflage paint. And, I tuned it with the VNA today on the side of the ladder there, and the match came in real nice. 27-120, 1.08 to 1. So hopefully when I move it up, it doesn't change.
How high you got to go up with it?
Well, I got to hoist it up. It's on 28 feet of mast, something like that.
SWRs change when you put it up higher like that?
Yeah, usually, unfortunately, they do, but I was told a long time ago that if you are tuning a Yagi antenna to kind of put the reflector facing the ground, and then the driven element will be close when you set it, and the change will be minimal. It's funny because when I had it on, I had the beam just laying on sawhorses in my driveway, and it was only maybe 3 feet off the ground, and I hooked the VNA up to it, and it got its best match like at 25 OEO or something. All the way down there, I'm like, yeah. I'm still in that minivan. It won't make it to 10 meters. I don't even think it will make it halfway to 10 meters. It starts, the FWR climbs really fast going up. I don't know. I've seen that, several times before. I think it's typical of the beast. I don't know.
Yeah, I just had a big signal jump in there. Who we got there?
Countywide.
What's up, Pete?
Hiya, Doug.
Oh, there he is. He's not going to be too late.
Oh, radio.
Yeah, you there, Ryan? Yep. Nice, where are you?
That's because he's not too late anyway.
No, I got canceled. Something came up and it got canceled, so that's all right. I wasn't objecting to that. Just reschedule. But Skipland is cutting your lips off.
Oh, is that what that is? I don't even hear it. I've got some kind of weird static in there.
And then the big signal, I don't know. I didn't see any other big signal, but that wasn't me.
Yeah, that was you.
It wasn't because I didn't transmit it.
Well, you are now, and you're 15 over.
Yeah, I'm transmitting now using a quarter wave ground plane in a tree.
That's what you're using?
I'm using a homemade quarter wave ground plane in a tree. Yep.
Stand on top of your radio and take a bow.
All right, I will. Seems to be working.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's any stronger though. I'm still getting you about S5-ish. Although it seems to be fluctuating a little bit.
Yeah, your signal's fluctuating too, but Doug's isn't.
We must have some kind of multipath or something going on.
Yeah, that's weird. But it doesn't help me diagnose my intermittent when your signal's moving around anyway.
Yeah, yours is. sometimes as high as that.
Now there was a unnecessary carrier. I didn't hear what you said.
It was off frequency.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear what you said because it cut your lips right off. Right now you're an S3.
Good God. Well, my beam's all ready to go off, man, so that's all that needs to be done tomorrow.
All right, well, that should be quick and dirty and easy.
Yeah, famous last words. It got a lot heavier.
But I can't understand why a quarter wave antenna in the same place that my 5/8 antenna was, now we got multipathing. That don't make no sense to me.
Different radiation pattern.
Yeah, but still, it's so clear off the ground. I mean, it's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, the wonders of radio. Go figure.
And now you're back up to a 5. So I went out there and cleaned took the connectors off my hard line and put them back on and cleaned them up, and I didn't see anything wrong, but so I don't know. So I just kind of wanted to see what the results of that are. And your signal all over the place anyway is not helping.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably not your fault.
It's not helping in the diagnosis, though.
I mean, if Doug is holding steady and other people hold relatively steady, then, then you might have cured your problem, at least temporarily.
Sounds like you're talking to yourself.
Oh, there's Bite Buster. Hey, Bite Buster. Can you hear me?
Oh, you sound good.
Using a quarter wave ground plane.
Yeah, I got radio check.
Stand by there, radio check. Quarter wave ground plane up at a tree where my IMAX was. I took the IMAX down and put a homemade quarter wave ground plane up.
Yeah, you sound good. You're giving me a 5S unit.
Yeah, you're 4.5. Your signal's just under Sandbaggers.
What? Where is he?
He's at home using a quarter wave antenna himself.
Yeah, but mine's a piece of crap.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
Yeah, you guys are right now just about the same signal. That's too funny.
It just makes it that much more imperative that I get the beam back up tomorrow.
Oh no, Dave, you got up to a 5.5.
Wow.
Now you're back down to a 3. So I don't know if that's us or the multipath.
Well, you're an S3 swinging S4.
Well, where's that radio check at? We'll give you the radio check.
Right here.
Yeah, well, it's working. Where you at? Yeah, I don't know. You must be in a mobile because now I can't hear you.
I'm really deep right now, sorry.
Yeah, I could tell you're there, but I can't hear you now, so I don't know if you're mobile or what.
We're not
Yeah, the radio check, you wanted to know where you were.
We're in Pottstown, PA. Anybody there?
If you're in Pottstown, you're not doing all that great because I'm only a couple miles from Pottstown.
I think there's I'm just really deep.
And I can't even hear him.
Hiya, Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
Hi, Pete. Hi, Doug. Anybody else? Hello. There's Wayne.
The fuck?
Wayne, how do you like my quarter wave ground plane?
I think it
It doesn't seem much different from your other antenna.
I know. I think I gotta stick with it for a little bit. See how it works out.
You're giving me 20 over.
Yeah, that doesn't suck.
No, and your audio is real good. I don't see it. It sounds fine to me.
My Pearce Simpson Super Lynx.
Oh, 123 emailed me and said he's finally putting together a memorial picnic for Alley Cat. Let me grab my phone and I'll give you the date and time.
Yeah, it'll probably be on a Saturday, which case I won't be able to attend.
from the message. It says we're planning Mark's memorial picnic, November 16th at 1 p.m. Limerick Community Park.
16th. That's a Sunday, so that I can make. And a Limerick too, huh?
Yeah, although I don't know where Limerick Community Park is.
No, that makes two of us.
That's what you would call it there. Oh my God.
Mandarack? Is that the same place as Mandarack?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I couldn't think of the word. Mandarack. That's Mandarack Park.
Oh, okay. Well, I know where that's at. That's right down the street from me.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. I don't know nothing up in this area except how to go up High Street to the hospital and back.
Well, I can come pick you up and take you ever if you want. And it's like right down the street from me.
Yeah, that would work.
Copy. 10-4. Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah.
It's really weird, Dave. Your signal's all over the place, but nobody else's is. So maybe what I did today did help. We'll have to. Jury's still out yet.
Well, you remember when you used to have that other up the hill ground plane? Something happened and your signal dropped way, to me pretty bad, and your antennas on the house were stronger. And then when you put that up in the air 100 feet, then that cured that. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, this is about the same height. It's just, it's not as squished of a gain pattern, but that's really weird. I wouldn't think that it would do that.
Dave's giving me a 7, and I'm not seeing any fluctuations in his signal. Radio check?
Checks in the mail. In God we trust. All others pay cash.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, S7 in North Coventry, radio check.
Where are you guys located?
Some of us are here and some of us are over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all over the place. We're like Pottstown, Schwanksville, Douglasville, you name it.
Driving truck?
I drove truck for 40 years. I gave that up like a bad habit.
No, I'm sitting here still.
Is that the Menace? Am I here in the Tater State Menace?
Are these TVs in your guys' vehicle?
That Pottstown Mobile. He needs to go to the pump house or a hill or something.
Can you hear me?
Barely. I barely hear you. When the skip land is in there, they cover you right up. If you're only in Pottstown, you either got a crappy antenna or a bad location or both.
That's terrible. I don't even hear them. These antennas cost me $1,400.
You paid $1,400 for an antenna? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. 2 of them.
Well, you got ripped off because it ain't working. Not if you're at Pottstown. $1,400 antenna? What kind of antenna is that? Is it gold plated and holy crap, cooked dinner for you?
I bought it off Marketplace for $1,900.
What kind of an antenna is that costs $1,400 that goes on a car?
I bought them off Marketplace. I thought, holy crap, $1,400?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. All I can tell you is if you paid $1,400 for your 2 antennas and they're working like that, you just threw your money away. Heck, I'm using an antenna I built out of wire, and I'm doing better than you are.
I'm in Pottstown. I can't even hear them.
Yeah, we're going to work at least 5 more years. I'll start collecting my Social Security when I'm 67, full amount. That way I can work and collect full at the same time.
$1,400 for a used antenna on Marketplace. You got robbed because it ain't working. Tater State Menace. How about that Tater State Menace once?
We look out on medical bills.
$1,400. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because Idaho is cutting off his $1,400 antenna from 2 miles. He's 2 miles away, and the 900 mile away station is covering him up.
died from
The Lone Star what?
What kind of an antenna costs $1,400? I need to know.
And I got you up here in Idaho. 606
That's what we inherited them when my father passed away.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. But hey, I don't. There is no antenna in the world that you put on your car, even brand new, is going to cost $1,400. You paid $1,400 for a mobile antenna. You were robbed.
Technically, it was 700 a piece.
All right, $700 a piece, $1,400 for the two of them. You're still robbed.
stuff. So if I want to do any,
Yeah. All I can say is you were robbed because you're 2 or 3 miles away from me and I can hardly hear you. So your antenna is not working. But I still like to know what kind of antenna costs $700.
what can I do? Maybe not the best plan, but I got a plan.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Idaho is covering you up.
What kind of antenna would you recommend?
Well, not one that costs that much money. You hear me, and I bet you hear me pretty well. And my antenna was, I don't know if I had to buy it, all the materials new, might be less than $10. I built it out of wire. It's a wire antenna.
Get up and move around after I get off, and I'm not too bad.
You have to look into that.
Yeah, well, if you can get away with a 102 whip, a 102-inch stainless steel whip on your car, it's going to outperform that $700 antenna any day of the week. Yeah, I can't really hold a conversation with you because Idaho keeps covering you up, so I can't hear your replies. Only once in a while can I hear you.
You must be closer to me because I can hear him pretty well.
Well, maybe the $700 antenna is directional towards the Dougville Hill and not out this way.
Be better off with a Wilson 1000.
You'd be better off with almost anything. Because I don't know, that's why I was trying to figure out how big it sounds like a coal phase arrangement or something, but man, like even the best mobile antenna you could possibly buy brand new is not going to cost you $700.
I did get them off of a semi truck.
Oh, that doesn't make them any better.
That's why I bought it for $700.
How long are they? How tall is your antenna?
Yeah, Roger. No peg leg. He's usually up on 28.
Did anybody hear that? Because the Tater State Menace is killing him.
I just don't have the ambition that he does.
I still can't hear him at all.
Yeah, I keep trying to get a hold of that Tater State Menace because he's blowing smoke out here in Pennsylvania.
Just getting the ambition to do it.
Loaded potatoes or unloaded potatoes?
I'm going to kick this over to the other radio real quick.
I think they're still in the ground. Oh, there's the train. What's up, train?
Hello, Train.
Well, hello, guys. Train signing on Classic Radio Roundup.
Took you that long to get from Studio B to Studio A? Of course, you probably had to get something to eat along the way.
No, I didn't even get to that yet. I was unboxing this Demco Star.
10-4 on the Star.
Is that what you're running now? That is correct. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that thing is smooth.
I sure hope it is for all of the money S9 Radio charged me to rebuild it.
Yeah, that's smooth sounding. I like it.
Well, incoming sounds nice too.
All right. So I sound good on my Super Lynx.
Give me 10 over.
Hey, Wayne, I didn't. And who's that other guy that spent $700 for some antennas?
Well, I bought 2 of them, so it was $1,400. But they came off a semi, so I guess that supposedly makes them better somehow.
This is sexy red in the lifted F350.
Oh, yeah. That would make them worth quite much more.
Yeah, but he didn't get his money's worth because they ain't working that well. Not if he's at Pottstown.
Hey, where are you located?
A block away by Giant and Wawa.
Oh, wow, yeah, things are bad. They just need to be tuned up.
Do I just text them or what's too much?
What's he and how far apart's he got him? And does he have a proper co-phase harness?
Yeah, you need a little bit of professional help. I'm not the man for that, though.
You're in between Wawa and Giant?
Yes, sir.
So you're on, what, Route 100?
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, you're about 2 miles south of me. And, yeah, it's, I guess you're sitting in a parking lot?
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear.
Well, yeah, I hope so. I'm only like 2 miles away from you. Yeah, guys, he's down there in Route 100 south by the Wawa and the South End Giant on Route 100 south of 422.
Is that where the Lowe's is? That shopping center, the Longhorn Steakhouse? Is that what we're talking about?
In that vicinity, yeah.
That's not even all that far from here. I mean, I don't know, 4 miles, 5 tops.
That's where I go to the liquor store.
And properly tuned antennas, you know, you get what you got.
Yeah. He's got 2 antennas. Are they spaced apart the proper amount? And does he have a coal-phase harness on them? Or is he just, doing something? I don't know how they're hooked up, but they ain't doing what they should be doing.
I was going to ask the same questions.
They're attached to the mirrors, actually.
Yeah, attached to the mirrors. Okay, but do you have a 75 ohm coal-phase harness?
Not sure what that means.
How are they hooked together to the radio? Yeah, without that information, I don't know. Like, all right, I'll assume that you got the proper phase harness and they're attached to your mirrors, but they don't seem to be tuned because you're very weak over here where you should be much stronger than what you are for what you claim to be running.
Yeah, the guy down there by Wawa and Giant, do you got a CB handle?
Yes, sir.
All right, what is it?
Guess he's thinking about it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Do me a favor. Can you go to channel 4?
Yes, sir.
Doug's gonna square him away.
That's a good thing. Good evening there. Classic Radio Roundup. Old JR saying hello.
Hello, old JR. Countywide.
There he is.
Hello, old JR. Good evening, Train. Good evening, Dave. And Pete, is this your new antenna?
Yeah, this is the quarter wave.
Sounds good in my neighborhood. It sounds good anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know if it solved my problem or not.
Uh-oh. Is there indications that the up and down fluctuations still?
I think so, based on your signal. I can't use Sandbagger to base that on because I introduced a weird multi-path situation with him, so I can't use him. But so far, it seems to be good on everybody else.
Hey, okay. Well, he's got a compromised antenna too. So, but anyway, all right. Well, we'll see what happens. It sounds good over here. I mean, you're giving me an 8. That's okay. So everything's hunky dory, as they say. But yeah, you'll just keep an eye on them signals.
I'm running the same power I normally run on Classic Radio Roundup, so how does that compare to the IMAX, if you can remember?
Well, you're peaking out your touch and 9. You got a lot of swing on there, so yeah, I'd say it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it seems to be the same to everybody except Sandbagger.
Compromised antenna.
A piece of junk antenna. How long is that?
Being nice.
Bite Buster, it's a 10-meter ham stick, so it's basically a 102 whip, with a homemade ground plane.
That's all right. What little difference there is in gain, you're not really going to notice it. You know, unless I had a digital S meter and actually broke it down into tenths.
Well, the fact that I'm hearing Bite Buster fine and he's hearing me fine says it ain't that much different from the IMAX.
That's a good deal. Well, we'll see tonight. We'll see if anybody pops up and down on the receive. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll prove it will be that beat up antenna.
Well, remember 44 quarter wave Dave? He always sounded good everywhere everybody went, and he's using the same damn thing I'm using. You know, quarter wave ground plane up in a tree.
Yeah. Well, it's working. And did it take you just 10 minutes?
Took me 10 minutes.
That's nice. That's a good 10 minutes spent.
And then I was prepared for the wife to ask me what I did today, because then after that, I checked it out with the bagger a little bit to see if it was working. Like, all right, it's working. Then I went and stacked firewood. And today she didn't ask me what I did.
Well, don't tell her what you... I hope you didn't tell her what you did, because you can save that for another day when you don't do nothing.
Yeah. Yesterday, when I didn't do nothing, she asked me what I did. So today, when I did something, she didn't ask me.
See, she can tell when you've been screwing off and when you're not.
They know. They know somehow. I still got more firewood to stack. I still ain't done. I made a big old pile that I split. Oh no! The camera just fell. Let me fix that.
Oh, now I know how to watch it.
Oh, no. The video you crashed.
Well, it's still recording audio.
Geez, I'll be back. I gotta go check my computer in the other room there. I'll be back.
27115.
On your AM dial.
Yes, it is. This thing sounding okay?
Yeah, sounds perfectly fine.
All right, just wondered. I turned the power down. Talked to that guy over there in South Boston.
Did you get him squared away?
No, but I gave him the confidence to, he's a landscaper, and he's got those two antennas on a Ford F-250. And I told him, I said, you know what, anytime you want. He had to run, so I'm like, that's fine. I said, but if you're ever in the area, and he is local to the area, I said, you know what, give these guys a holler on Wednesday nights. I said, they're more than happy to talk to you. And, just get back in there and let them know that, you need a little advice on how to, and need a little bit of advice on how to make that thing work the way it should.
I really hope he didn't spend $1,400 on coal-phased trucker antennas.
You know what? You're right there with everybody else, but you know what? God forbid somebody sold him a dead horse.
How come? You know what? I'm gonna go dig out a couple of twin trucker fire sticks that I got. I'm gonna put them on Marketplace for $1,000. See if I get takers.
It happens.
It never happens for you though. Only for other people.
Yeah, it won't happen for me.
But he's running a Galaxy 995V, I think it was.
That's an export radio, is it not?
Yeah, and I told him to turn the mic gain up. Told him to turn the mic gain up to 75%, and he sounded better. So, the thing about it is, you're talking with somebody who has very green horns, and he just needs like a handful of guys like us to invite them to that CB party over there in Limerick. Let them start talking to a couple of locals. We'll get them hooked up. Yeah,
I'll bring my VNA with me to the party and tune antennas. But yeah, he just needs to be straightened out. If he's using an export radio with coal-faced twin trucker antennas, he should have been doing a lot better than what he was from there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm less than 2 miles from where he was, and I still only had him at S7.
Yours probably off the chart.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Bite Buster.
Yeah, as I figured. can't hear him at all.
Yeah, and right now he's stronger than you by an S unit.
That's bizarre.
I didn't hurt myself getting up there to the bike buster or him getting to me, so it just it just cracks me up. It screwed it up between you and I.
Yeah, because last week, I mean, I was looking at the gate. I mean, my signal wasn't that low.
No, but every once in a while you come back up to S5, S6. But right now you're hanging around a 3, which is really weird. And everybody else is pretty strong. So I don't think it's my intermittent. I think it's just a path between us for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, the radiation pattern changed.
And now you're climbing your way back up.
Go figure.
I'd like to know if I could hear a bike buster.
What?
The Audi bike buster train wants to know if you can get on this particular radio.
Yeah. Check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Tim Roger, all right, I appreciate it. I just needed to know. Because if you couldn't make it, it was time for it to go.
Oh.
Hey, Train.
Yeah, Doug, what's up?
Yeah, just to give you a heads up, you're the top dog tonight. I've got you 32 over 9.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's only to make it up to Bite Busters. Slamming you, poor dog.
No, you ain't hurting me.
All right.
Are you making his hair stand on end?
Damn show off.
Is it all loud and obnoxious?
No, not at all. It's very smooth.
Yeah, you sound good.
It's working, driver.
Damn, boy. Yeah, who is that? Come on. Roger that, I appreciate it. Man, it's been a little while since I've heard your voice, man. Roger that. Where'd you say you were? Then for
Where'd he say he was? I can just hear him.
about a 13 kilowatt out here. Come on.
Yeah, hang on one sec, kilowatt. Train, where did he say he was?
Something Hall.
Something Hall. Yeah, that narrows it down. All right. All right, go ahead, Brager.
Hard to get good help.
Go ahead, kilowatt.
Yeah, he said mid-county there. Come on.
Yeah, but he said something about a hall. Where's that?
Roger, I don't know that one there, Night Train.
Could it be Plymouth Meeting Mall?
No, I don't think he said mall. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Where did you say that was? Yeah, he did say Plymouth Meeting Mall. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I actually heard him say that. I heard him say Plymouth Meeting Mall that time. He's just on the cusp.
Yeah, right mid-county interchange, right? Right there, same area?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I figured he said the mall.
What you been doing, kilowatt, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, Roger, on that. It's definitely been a while. Way sick, working my ass off, trying to keep everything in order. Come on.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm in the bind and I'm way behind, man. I'm willing to make a deal.
Roger on that Night Train, man. Don't think it's you, brother. It's everywhere. Come on. I'm slowing behind myself.
Yeah, the economy's changing. It's changing. It's not as good as it was.
Yeah, Roger, I gotta expand my business to do a little more things. Come on.
Roger that on the expense. Well, you're young. You could do that. I'm at the end of my road, man. I can't change horses in the middle of this race.
I'm sorry, man. The detour onto a stone road. Come on.
That'll only get rougher.
Well, that's what's gonna happen. Don't matter. It's the way the world's going.
I hear you. I did.
And that there, sandbagger, is the reason I was going to do what I was going to do tonight.
Why? Because you don't want to change horses?
No, I want more money.
Oh, don't we all?
And that's one way I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
And every percent that I get out of that goes up takes taxes off of my retirement.
Won't be nobody messing with their retirement. You're gonna need it.
Oh, I'm collecting my military pension now, but if I collect, say, 30% disability, that money is tax-free, 30% off of my military retirement.
Yeah, Roger on that. I got you there, brother.
You know, every little bit helps.
Roger on that.
Let's face it, nobody likes paying taxes. Everybody looking for a way out.
It's what we went to school to learn how to pay taxes and pay Mr. Bill. Come on. Yeah, they teach you how to count first, so you can get it right. Roger.
They teach you how to read in English so you can get it right.
They teach you how to push 1 for English on the phone.
Anybody hear about the Striker 490? Not familiar. I don't know. Is it new? I don't know if it's new or old, but it's supposed to have came with a 1446 single pill. Come on. Oh wow. Yeah, a real 1446. Roger, flange mounted 1446 single in 490 HPC, I think. Sounds like a good piece of equipment. I've never had trouble with 1446. They're what, maybe 90 PEP? I'm not really sure, but you know, you'll be happy. So it's comparable to the 497 HPC, come on. I'm not really sure, but I'll tell you what, that 1446 is a good pill.
That's a 60-watt device.
Bagger says 60 watts. Roger on that, Sandbag. I can barely hear you out there, but I hear you in the distance. Yeah, but that's plenty for if you wanted to drive something. If not, you could go solo with it. Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, the only thing I'd want to drive with that would be a full legal limit hand amp.
All right, Bagger.
I use a pair of 1446s to drive my 8-pill, but I don't turn it all the way up. It's less than halfway up.
Yeah, Roger. That's what I'm looking to do to drive the 8-pill in the mobile. Come on.
Yeah, you could do that with that rig.
Oh, it'll drive it. It'll drive it, driver.
Yep, my baby 2-pill variable is perfect for my 8-pill.
Oh, see, that's nice. And it's 1446s?
Yeah, pair 1446 variable. Yep.
What's that run, about 3 1/4, 4 1/4?
No. 140 if I really hit it hard?
No, not the wise. Price tag. $sign.
Oh, hell, I don't know. It's been many moons since I purchased that. I don't remember what I paid for it.
Roger. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need.
Yeah, it's not fancy. It's a fat boy, but it does the job.
That's all I need. That's all you need. Come on.
That's all I need. My little baby driver.
Fat boy.
Yeah, Dave made.
Countywide.
What you doing, JR? Just sitting there listening?
Yeah, missed you on medium wave radio tonight.
That was a shame about all that noise and how I couldn't hear Dave tonight.
You got power line noise. That's what that sounds like to me.
So why doesn't it work over here, that power line noise?
What do you mean, why doesn't it work? It's working fine. It's working to keep you from hearing things.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is nice and quiet over here. I go up there on that band. Why? Same yard, same wire, same power, you know. And then I have that.
Wavelengths. It's all about the size of the wavelengths.
Lower in frequency you go,
That's what she said.
the man-made noise you get.
But you know, I've heard W2 very weak before, better than that, man. I sent you a recording of it, Pete.
Yeah, I got it. I sent it off to him too, and sounds like your standard. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I sound good. But you listening to Dave through that? That can't be much fun. Yeah, that's power line noise.
Alright, so that means I need a number to call. Maybe I'll get somebody out here. I've never done this before, so I'm new.
Well, before I did that, get yourself a little AM transistor radio and walk around with it. Because it may not be power line noise. It could be something else. I would want to know. You know, you walk around with that, you'll know where it's coming from.
Could a walkie-talkie do it for me instead of going online and trying to find a transistor radio?
No, you need something near the frequency where the noise is. So the top end of the AM broadcast band or bottom end of shortwave or something. But a Citizens band walkie-talkie ain't going to do it for you.
Maybe I could walk around with that Skyrider and put an antenna on it. Walk around with that until the noise gets big.
Yeah, put it in a man pack and walk around with that Skyrider. Yep, that'd work.
Yeah, just have to use a very long extension cord.
Yeah, man. So anyhow, that was that. Other nights it wasn't that bad, but tonight was a bad night. Either that or he was running real low power.
He started out, but I think he hit the gas at the end.
Yeah, by then I was already done. I'm like, you know what? It's time for classic radio roundup. I'm going over there and unpack my Demco Superstar.
Yeah, but see, you shouldn't have 10 dB over 9 noise like that. It shouldn't be there. I mean, you know, an S3, 4, 5, something like that is what typically people have. But what you got, if it's that strong, there's an issue.
Yeah, so I think that it needs to be addressed. I can't enjoy it like that. You know, I go up on 40 meters, no problem. Nice. Going 10 meters, no problem. I went over there with JR the other night after you left. No problem.
This is the first time it's happened, though, hasn't it?
No, I've had good days and bad days, Dave.
Well, yeah, there's some intermittent thing. Or maybe one of your neighbors has solar power.
Yeah, and you got solar power, so you know that's why I suggest you walk around with the AM radio, and you know it's closer to the frequency that we use, so it's going to be able to tell you the noise that you hear. And in comparison, my noise level here on that band is like an S2 or an S3.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we both got solar power, but I thought the solar power went off when the sun goes down. Unless he's got a battery pack.
Well, if they got batteries and you need an inverter, you know what happens.
Yeah, they have to be inverted.
It's a lot of noise right there. And if your neighbor's solar system is making noise in your radio, he's in violation of Part 15 of the FCC rules. He's interfering with a licensed radio station.
Oh, no.
Can't be legally interfering with a licensed radio station. He's got to fix it. That's really a beauty of having that ticket.
Yeah, but how much clout do you really get from that?
Well, it saved me from a lawsuit back in Bridgeport when that business was telling me he was going to sue me for coming through his telephone, his fax machine, computer. I said, go ahead, buddy, sue me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to sue you for interference. Like, you see that Part 15 sticker there on your fax? Yeah. I said, well, read it. And I'll see you in court. Never heard another word from the guy. I bet my 400 watt 5-element Yagi on 6 meters was killing them.
That's right. I couldn't remember if it was a 11-meter radio or some ham station at that point.
No, it was 6 meters. I was destroying everything he had electronic in there. On 6 meters, I was killing him.
Oh, man. Yeah, 6 meters is, well, that used to be notorious for television interference, especially on, like, the lower channels, 2 and 3 and 6.
Yeah, I was getting into his fax machine and his telephone. I'm like, sorry, buddy, it's not my problem.
You gotta turn the beam the other way.
He was right under my beam. He was basically next door, business next door. That transaxle.
Oh, that was pretty next door.
Well, it's one door away, but it's good as next door.
Yeah, that's too close. Yeah, the beam probably wouldn't have been able to do much about it.
No, he was underneath. He was basically underneath the beam, so any direction I don't think would really matter.
Yeah, your near field radiation, Scotty.
When I lived in Lansdale and I had those stacked 5s, there was a neighbor that lived behind me, and I got along with him. I still talk to him to this day. But anyway, his kid had a bunch of remote control cars and junk. And when I had them stacked 5s at 400 watts going through there, I made his RC cars come alive.
You thought his car was haunted.
He told me all about it. He says all these cars started moving on their own, and then I could hear voices I couldn't understand coming out of the car. I don't know how that happened, but he was telling me all about it. Like, oh, I know what was going on. And he goes, "It's your antennas. It's got to be your antennas." I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's my antennas."
Yeah, it's what's driving those antennas.
400 watts through stacked 5s.
That's a lot of ERP.
Yeah, that was a lot of ERP for that band. On Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah, 27.115. Or your AM dial.
Sure wish I had a bass and treble control on this rascal.
Well, you want to use an audio processor.
What do you mean?
Yeah, use your outboard audio processor and plug it in there.
No, I'm talking about for a receiver.
Oh, what? On that Superstar?
Yeah, the Demco. Maybe I'll throw a cap across the speaker.
What, is it too muddy?
No. Cutting edge bright.
Oh, it's too bright. Okay, yeah, you can put a cap across the speaker. That'll knock that off.
Knock it off.
Yeah, I don't want to be too bright.
I don't want to be too bright. Yeah, you sound like that.
I've never been accused of being too bright.
That's why they call me Sonny.
Sunner.
Yeah, my father told me that more than once. Kid, you're not too bright.
On that Demco tonight, huh? Good deal there, Train.
Yeah, man. After all the, must have been over a year.
It's a good-looking radio, too.
Yeah. Well, all good things come to those who wait.
They didn't make a heck of a lot of those either.
Yeah, I think somebody had to die in order for me to get this. I'm sorry.
Oh!
And how about that? A Freebird just showed up. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hello there, Freebird.
Uh-huh. Hello. Countywide.
JR saying hello.
What's happening, our brothers? It's been a little bit. Hopefully everybody's doing well. All we gotta do is get Skyrider in here. We'll have a complete, well, almost. I haven't heard from Joker.
Neighborhood going on.
Yeah, I'm down with all that.
Joker's on his annual outing.
Who, Joker?
Yeah, he's down at the shore.
Oh, all right, 10-4.
It's his anniversary week.
Oh, that's why they're all the posty pictures.
Yes, yes.
Looks like S9 Radio posted a video restoring your Delco there, Train.
He did, but he did a good job on it. I can't deny it. But it was awful, the price.
Well, you want famous guys to fix your stuff. I guess you pay it.
No, it wasn't that I wanted anybody famous, man. It was the fact that you can't find nobody no more. But guess what, Bagger? Fixer Allen helped him with this one because he provided the schematic diagram and a copy of the owner's manual. Yes, he did, because S9 was stuck.
That sounds like a beautiful thing. Wills was dead in there? Oh, man.
He's showing everything, huh?
Yeah, receiver was dropping out or something. Yeah. Huh.
Well, it made it to its destination safely.
Anybody hear from at all lately?
You mean Rooster?
Yes, sir.
I had an eyeball on him a couple days ago, but I haven't heard him on the radio since.
All right. Yeah, he tried to get in touch with me a couple days ago. I'm just trying to get back in touch with him. And, yeah, I haven't seen him found him on the radio. You guys were on here last night for a little bit, but I kind of caught the rear end of it. You guys all kind of like settled on in.
Hey, he dropped off a relay for his Browning, so I gotta get off the stick and get that thing all squared away.
Then cool.
Ping!
No, we're getting rid of that ping. That's what destroyed the relay.
He's going to be pingless?
Well, I'm gonna put a cap in there, but I think what's the stock cap? Like 5 or 10 microfarads there, Bagger?
Yeah, I believe it's 4. 4 is the factory stock.
Yeah, I don't think I have a 4. Maybe I do. I have to look. I get the closest thing I can.
I think a 4 will give you no ping, but anything more than that will give you something.
I gotta look through my box while I'm thinking of it.
Put a 7 in there. That's a perfect length.
Alright, everybody's here from Rooster before I do. Let them know I was on the lookout for him. So.
He might come in there a little later.
So, what's going on? Interesting in everybody's life at the moment. Anything good, exciting?
Guys are all up on ham radio here. Freebird, they be up on ham bands, man. That's what they've been doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was a Sunday thing.
They be getting on here during the week too now.
Uh-huh. Often as we can. Uh-huh.
And why is this? Because you can? Question mark?
Because I got more power and more coverage, bigger antenna, better audio.
Yeah, Roger. That's a big 10-4.
So your antenna's going to go up there tomorrow, there, Bagger?
Oh, bagger.
I'm going to answer that for him. Yes.
There you are. I said, is your antenna going up tomorrow there? Yes?
Yeah, I would like to. It's laying on the ground right now. All I gotta do is, hook up the block and tackle and get a couple of assistants, and it should hopefully fly right up into the air.
Ah, good. So it's all tuned up and all there? You did the tuning there with your VNA?
Yeah, I did. I tuned it today. I had the reflector down towards the ground, and it was propped up on the ladder, and I got a 1.08 to 1 match on 27.120. It fell right in, but the bandwidth is kind of narrow on it, though. It takes off really quickly, but it's over 2 to 1 by the time I'm like at 27.8 or something.
Yeah, and what match do you have on the 3 horizontal elements?
It's an infinite match right now. But the good news is I have old gamma match parts now, so that I can maybe kludge up a gamma match.
Ah, yeah, you were waiting on that.
Well, gonna say you got a real pretty day tomorrow to do all that. Should be real nice out, but not.
Oh no, somebody else wants to be charger.
I guess a 580 microfarad cap's too much.
Yeah, I think I'll never run piggies.
Oh, how about 6800?
Oh, good God.
It's got to be a 450 volter, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, boy.
What's the matter?
Old Freebird on another channel. Clucking like a chicken.
Oh, he's probably playing with that stinking echo.
Yeah, he probably has a talk back on and he's amusing himself.
That's what I always say. These guys that run echo. If you like the sound of echo so much, put one on your receiver, then everybody can have echo. Then nobody else has to hear it.
That's an idea there. I like that. But I don't want it.
Well, you need to develop as an anti-echo that takes the echo out.
Maybe they should have some anti-echo programs that take away any echo that it find around the band, like a little converter. You put the little box in line, and then when it detects anybody with echo or Roger beeps, it automatically attacks it.
Yeah. Well, I was watching that video. That radio was in sad shape, man. Where you got it from, they butchered the living daylights out of it.
They did. He straightened it all out, man. It looks good.
Oh my God! Power strapping mods and over biasing the final tube, and it was sharing on receive. Oh my God!
Somebody was getting power out of this rascal. He had to rip all that mess out of there.
4.7, that's good, right?
Yeah, it's just 450 volts.
630.
That's even more better.
All right, I'm glad I got one. I thought I did. I found it. 4.7 at 630.
There you go.
That's real good. Yeah, so did you get a picture of it, Dave? I got it all back together again. I should have took a picture of the floor on the inside and everything. But then again, maybe you could see it from the video.
Yeah, I was seeing it. Oh my God, what a mess.
Yeah, he worked it over. He did. He worked it over. But I think this is the biggest amount that I ever spent on a repair. Well, some of that was shipping. Cost a lot of money to ship out to California.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, plus insurance and everything else, you know, because those two radios are delicate.
Yeah, and my DIY weighs a lot less, and it would cost me $70 every time I had to ship it to freaking Oregon.
Yeah, that was on the Oregon. Try the rim of the world, California.
Well, I got news for you. Geographically, it's the same damn distance.
Big double, big double.
Well, I got news. Geographically, Oregon's the same distance from here as California is.
Is it really?
It really is. How do I know? Because I rode out there and I know how far it is.
Better in Oregon.
That's on the same left coast.
Yeah, but California's down lower.
California is really long. There's a north part, a central part, and a southern part.
I'm not really sure where he was located. Rim of the world. Wow. That's part of his address.
Yeah, well, it's just as far to Oregon, especially when it comes to shipping rates. Takes 5 days to get there by motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
That must be how they ship my antenna parts.
What, by motorcycle?
Yeah, because it took that long to get here.
And I was doing 500 miles a day.
$500 a day is not too shabby.
No, but at the end of the day, my butt is on revolt.
Well, certainly. Anybody. 500 miles.
You know what? My record in 23 hours, actually, in less than 24 hours, let's put it that way, my record mileage on a motorcycle is
1,500 miles?
1,750 miles, and that was from Doc Hammer's house to home. I made it in 23 hours.
And now he doesn't. Boy, that was awful.
What was awful?
To push yourself that way.
Well, there's a story involved in that, and I've told the story before, and I had two choices. One was extend my stay for several days to get my motorcycle fixed, or don't turn off the motorcycle and go home. I chose the latter.
So all the way home you didn't turn it off?
I did not shut it off for 1,750 miles, 23 hours. My starter clutch broke, so my starter wasn't working. And there's no pop start in that heavy beast full of stuff. It just doesn't work. So I'm like, well, the motor's fine. I just don't shut it off. Pull up to the gas pump, fill up, and off I go. Never shut the motor off.
Now what about rest, Pete?
What rest?
You stayed up and you rode that long.
I rode from Doc Hammer's place in Kansas to home. Took me 23 hours.
Boy, that was miserable.
I miss Doc Hammer.
He was cool. We went out for a ride together. We I stayed overnight at his place, and we went out, took a ride to go out to dinner and whatnot. The little ride, he took me a little sightseeing around, and yeah, that was cool. I was glad to hang out with him. I got to meet him.
He was a good guy. I miss him.
Yeah.
Me too. He used to really light up the channel.
Yeah, he was good fun. That was really good when I had that internet link radio thing going on. He could just check in like a local. It couldn't have happened for a better guy.
Yeah, especially the way he set it up too. It was like he was talking on the radio and just relaying through the internet.
I know. Like he wasn't even just, he had to take it one step further so he could use his radios. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was nice. I liked it that. I sold him a what's the name of that amplifier, man? I'm trying to think of the name of that amplifier. Man, I can't think of it. right under the Maritron, right? You know, the same kind of people, same history. You know, they share some of the same history. What was the name of that amp that engineer from Maritron when he left there?
I'm drawing a blank. Oh, wait. Dentron?
Say that again?
Is it a Dentron?
That's correct. Yeah, I sold him a Dentron, man. And then I bought me in a Maritron. Yeah. Yeah, I had a Dentron for a while, but I didn't know what to do with it, you see. Didn't have no keying mechanism. I didn't know how to trigger it and nothing. You know, I didn't know what to do with it. I sold it to Doc Hammer, but he was happy with that rascal.
Play your play?
I sold him was another radio, Johnson, 223. Yeah, boy. So he had two pieces that came from the train's estate. And he was happy with both of them. The bad news was I sold him the one that was hot, and the one I had didn't hardly have any modulation.
I think the 123 is breaking.
Go ahead, 1, 2, 3.
You squished him. Go ahead, 123.
Alright, yeah, I can't hear who all's out there. Did Renegade get out there?
Yeah, Renegade's out here. You hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you fine. I hear Sandbagger. I hear Train. I thought I heard JR in there. How about Joker? Joker in there?
Nah, no Joker. He's on Honey Holiday.
Oh, we still on honeymoon holiday?
As far as I know, yeah.
10-4, okay.
You hear me all right on this homemade quarter wave ground plane then?
Oh yeah, you're blowing smoke down here in well, where am I? I'm on Germantown Pike, East Norton, right around the Bluebell line.
Yeah, you're doing well. I think my antenna's doing well. It's doing better than I expected. Homebrew quarter wave ground plane, come on.
Yeah, I'm not hearing 1, 2, 3. You heard me down there, but I'm not either. Small parking lot. You guys were sounding pretty good down there.
Yeah, well, Wayne and Bagger just checked in and covered you up and said they ain't hearing you, which was pretty well obvious because you were talking.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, man, you way out there. What you doing all the way out there tonight, man?
Well, I'm meeting somebody at the Pearce meeting tomorrow. Gonna do a radio transfer.
Send Roger on a radio transfer.
Yeah, but I'll be back out. Some drug deals?
Radio deal.
I'm gonna try to get up there to the Fairview Village.
10-4.
Roger on the radio deal.
Yeah, the 2950 I got it. Everybody has their favorite pusher. Price is right, so it's gotta go.
Yep, some do radio, some do audio, and some kind of radio related equipment. There's always some kind of guy on the street corner letting you know he's got a deal.
No. This is mine, and I'm selling. But one of the things I wanted to get out there, I don't know if Wayne told you guys, we're gonna do a memorial for Mom, November 16th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah. Wayne gave out the 411 on that. 10-4.
All right, cool.
What time of the day are we looking at for that?
These days, I haven't heard Goose in a while.
Yeah, Temple, I heard him usually during the day. He's out there around noontime taking his break, but yeah, he wasn't out here last night. Meatball Bandit was out here, and 302 we were talking.
Hey, Roger, yeah. Yeah, well, you could tell him Train was asking for him.
What time of the day is this thing on the 16th?
What that?
Time of the day.
1 o'clock in the midday.
10-4, copy.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's going to be a rainy day, if we have to skedaddle out of there or whatever. We'll figure it out.
Copy. Roger. 10-4. Well, it's right down the street from me, so it's nice and convenient.
Yeah, I figured it was a good spot. Everybody could kind of meet there. If it rains, though, we're gonna have to run under cover.
They got pavilions there.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how it is. I mean, you know, it's November, so if it's a cold, rainy, windy day, I ain't gonna be hanging around on the pavilion.
No, but if it's just plain cool and sunny, you know, everybody can deal with that.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I figure, once Joker gets back and he'll get in the mix, we'll tighten up the loose end.
Copy. 10-4. Roger.
Yeah, I don't know if Badger and Freebird got the skinny yet.
And I think Badger was in here when the 411 was given out. I don't know about the rest.
I saw the announcement on FacePlant. Right?
Sandbagger says he saw it posted on Faceplant.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I just put it on there tonight. We set up a memorial page, too. If you guys get a chance to get on there, check it out. We're doing a memorial page. Mark was the first one on there, but I put Grizzly on there, and I put Sparky on there.
Yeah, but he's dead. We're supposed to quit talking about him.
No, I told you it's okay.
Oh, all right. 10-4. As long as we got pre-clearance, we're good.
Yeah, you got permission. We're given full authorization. And I think it's train certified.
Did you say Sparky? This must be a different Sparky.
Yeah, it's Sparky from Bridgeport, Montgomery County, or the Northtown Sparky.
Roger that. Yeah, that's a different guy.
Hello. Yeah, now, guys, you guys probably remember George from Valley Forge, right?
Come again with that?
George from Valley Forge.
Yeah, we remember him.
George from Valley Forge. He was Maytag. I can't remember all his handle.
Yeah, I remember George. I remember when he passed away.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, Sparky was a friend of George's from way back, and about, I think it was around 2014, I had caught up with George, and I brought Sparky up there for a visit. We went up there a couple times for a couple visits, and then wasn't too long after that, we kind of lost contact. I think he went in the hospital, and when did he pass away? Do you remember?
You said who passed away?
Yeah, when George passed away.
Yeah, I remember when he passed, but I didn't know Sparky. But then again, I didn't hang out on the same channel. Those guys, I think they were up on 32. Is that right?
Well, they used to talk on 17, and then they moved over to 29. Well, Sandbagger remembers.
Sandbagger, you remember George and them talking on 17 and went up to 32 or something like that?
George was down in Westchester or something, right? Or Delco or something like. He was one of the Delco crew, wasn't he?
No, not that George. George from Valley Forge.
Oh, I vaguely remember him.
George in the Forge was his name.
Actually, he wasn't really in Valley Forge, though. He was a trooper, wasn't he?
Yeah, he probably was. He wasn't in Valley Forge, but that was just, that was his handle, George in the Forge.
Yep. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I remember him. I used to drive by, I used to go through Trooper on my way home from work every day. He used to bleed the living daylights out of me, and I'd look over and watch the meter go get buried into the side, and I'm like, yeah, he's around here somewhere.
That's right. I'm going to change the head on this microphone because I want to touch this one head. What's the name said this head wasn't quite working right. So the head that I'm on right now is from my tram, and I really don't want to share heads.
Nah. Well, I was gonna say that one sounds really good. I'll be on the side, guys. I gotta do this transfer.
I think he's going to share the head.
He's trying to get ahead in the world.
All right, dear 123. Maybe we'll catch you later. Yeah, this head don't put out like the other one. How's it sound?
Yeah, that one sucks. It sucks eggs.
Roger that. All right, bad head.
Okay.
Yeah, they share heads.
Sergeant Carter would say, I hear you.
So, what does it do and what don't it do?
It doesn't talk.
All right.
Like you turn the mic gain down all the way. Brighter.
I got to dig through the boxes here. Look at that. I can see the difference on the meter and everything. Wow, boy. That's wonderful. This thing is nice. As far as like the mods and everything. He got it together. As far as the AGC goes, man, the big signals slam and the weak signals, have to strain.
Oh, yeah. So the AGC's not working all that well.
Apparently not. I'm glad Mrs. Train wasn't home, because every time Pete keyed up, man, you could hear him downstairs in the laundry room. But I was trying to hear like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as long as everybody's not distorted, I guess. When the AGC doesn't work at all, really strong signals just get all distorted. You could do better than that. Keep everybody's volume level to some uniformity. There's ways to incorporate that, I guess. But that's a lot of money to invest in re-engineering.
Roger that, yeah. It's just for classic radio. It's all right as long as Pete ain't in there anyway. He must be running that 8-pill or something.
Well, he always does.
We're on the on-ramp from someone laundry. Got it cranked up. He's blowing smoke.
Cantankerous Pete.
Well, it's not the amplifier, it's the audio.
I'm not too far away.
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
I live 100 miles from here, so I don't know where that's at. Well, he can hook up his audio processor. That sounds real smooth.
Yeah, I almost wish he was on it, but she ain't home tonight, so I was able to deal with it. I put it on a big speaker bagger. Sounds like public address.
Laboring check. Is it 20? There you go.
Go ahead, Doug.
Hey, you guys have yourself a good night. I'm pulling the plug. It's about 23 past the hour of 9 o'clock, and I'm calling it a day. So 73rd is all, and good hearing you in there on Classic Radio Roundup 73s.
Thanks, Doug.
Have a good night, Doug.
No, we'll catch you later there, Badger. Have a good one. Liking computer? Fight?
Gotcha. Gigabyte.
Oh, no, that would be gigabit.
Oh, yeah, gigabit.
That is definitely tube audio, though. God. The bagger, you should hear it, man.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go back and watch the rest of that video. I think he's got 2 parts to it. I gotta see the rest of that video. I was like, oh my God. Somebody needs to be shot. Whoever hit that radio to hell needs to be shot.
The bad news is, the radio was a silent key. And it was part of his collection somewhere in the world. And it stayed behind a glass, they found it in a glass cabinet, in other words, with a bunch of other radios. So, the prescriptions sound real nice. But then again, as it just goes to show you, just because the thing is part of a collection don't mean it hadn't been butchered.
Yeah, was it a Sunday? Yeah, I think Greg said when he first powered it on, he went on the smoke. Something smoked.
Yeah, it did. It smoked. I had never powered it on myself, so, I sent it out. I didn't even open the box.
Well, usually when that happens, that means either a capacitor shorted or where Lynx are one of the protection caps. I have one of them in my Lafayette Comstat. Sure, it was in series with a resistor, and the resistor was all across the line, and it smoked. I had to replace that. But, they just fail, stuff fails, and that's what happens.
Yeah, he had to rebuild the power supply to even get started. But, yeah, some of that was my man's fault out there in Johnstown, the one who polished the floor.
Oh, he tried to work on that?
Yeah, he was the first one. And his eyesight's going, and he got a cataract removed, and then they put a lens in, and now his eye jitters. So he did some things that Greg caught, like for instance, soldered something to a post that didn't go nowhere.
Are they going to take a later out? Yeah. He was mentioning that wires connecting to places that don't go anywhere. I'm like, oh boy, somebody really was tripping when they worked on that radio.
Yeah, so it's safe to say that he can't do it anymore because. He done got old in his eyesight. He mean well. I paid him anyway. No problem. But yeah, he's lost it over the past 8 years or so.
That's a shame. Of course, it happens to most of us. Those of us that are fortunate enough to get that old.
That's right. And, if I start hanging wallpaper upside down, I want somebody to let me know, Steve, this is upside down. There. I'll be like, whoops.
Hey, were you using that audio processor box tonight when you're on medium wave?
No, I was not, Pete. That was just a stock mic. Why? Is all right? Does it sound good?
Yeah, it sounded good, but all right. Well, then the follow-up question is, why not? There was no audio.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I don't know. You made a transmission, I guess, to answer my question, but I didn't hear anything.
Oh, all right, yeah. No, I didn't have it in there tonight.
Yeah, and the follow-up question is why?
Because I just didn't.
No, all right. We went through all that trouble of setting it up. Wondering why you took it out of line, that's all.
Couldn't hear Dave nohow, so to me it was just a bad night. Just a bum night. I've heard him on other nights. But tonight, I could barely hear what he was talking about.
Yeah, but he heard you.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there was a reason why you took that thing out of line after all that setup.
I guess he just didn't feel like using it. We all get that way sometimes.
No, I don't. Now that I got mine all set up, I'm using it every chance I get.
Working on something, Pete. Working on something.
All right, 10-4. As long as it ain't broke or something catastrophic happened, if it's by choice for a purpose, so I'm okay with that. I know I was doing my thing tonight. I think I got it dialed in now.
I think we had a good time Sunday night on 80 meters. That worked out well until Pierre blew up his power supply.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right. We even got Very Weak involved, which was giving him hives.
Yeah, he had to whip out the EpiPen, man, to actually stoop to being on slot bucket.
Well, it's two things. It was the ghetto of 80 meters plus slop bucket.
I was surprised at how clear the frequency was. Nobody was bumped up against us. Nobody was cruising through, Although I did hear one guy make a comment at one point, but, when we were always on 40 meters, it always seemed like we were bumping up against adjacent frequencies and people using it. There was hardly anybody there at all.
I know. I was kind of surprised myself that right there at, prime real estate on 80 meters and nobody was near us.
Well, we were outside of the general portion, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Once you get into the extra portion, it gives you a little bit more room.
Yeah, I think we were just into the advanced portion, I guess.
Yeah, and there ain't many of them.
Well, yeah, might as well say it's the extra portion.
Yeah, I know it's not the true extra, but advanced and extra. It's outside. When I say that, I mean outside where the generals can go.
Yeah, it's the general not portion.
Yeah, and that tends to lessen the crowds.
Yeah, but I was quite happy with the way things were working out. That little stick seems to work all right on 80 meters.
Again, like the 40 meters stick, it seems to punch in above its weight class.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to knock it, man. It's a cheap and dirty way for me to get on 80 meters. Even if it ain't, with a big signal, at least it's working. I can talk to the people I want to talk to.
Right. And I kind of figured, I'm not using them. That's why I gave you the 40 stick in the first place. I'm like, well, maybe it'll do something. It exceeded expectations, and then after that, like, well, you might as well try the 80 and see what happens there, and same kind of results. Yeah, you're not the biggest signal in the band, but everybody hears you, so that's all that really matters.
Yeah, well, the interference was low and the noise level was low, and that made all the difference.
Well, you were S9 to 10/9 pretty much the whole night, and the later it got, the stronger you got.
Which is pretty much goes, with established 80-meter practice.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing with medium wave. The later it gets, the better it gets.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you or not, my friend Mitch out in California, he just passed his general, and now he's contemplating the antenna choices, and he's kind of in a similar situation to what I'm in. He doesn't have a lot of real estate. He doesn't want to upset his neighbors by putting a whole lot of obtrusive antennas out, because, he's right in the middle of fruitcake California there, how they can be. And so he's going to try to put together something, but I don't know if it'll be easy for him. I don't think I could work him on 40 or 80. Well, maybe 40, I don't know. All the way out there, but it would have to be late when the band goes long.
Yeah, I don't know about 80 at all. Yeah, 40 is possible, but you have to hit it at the right time. Probably early morning would probably be the best. Yeah, I don't know exactly when, but certainly not in the daytime.
No, not in the daytime. 40 meters is too. It's just regional. I would think I could say probably later at night when the band goes long.
Yeah, yep. Have to be late at night or early morning before sunrise.
I might have to whip out my EpiPen and hold my nose and try something on 20 meters.
Well, I think I have a 20 meter stick. I know I have a 17, but I'm not sure about a 20.
Yeah, I'm not fond of 20 meters, but that would be the band that would make it from here to there, I think.
So would 17.
Yeah, that 17 is close enough to 20.
17's a pretty good daggone band, and it's not crowded. It ain't big, but it's also not crowded.
Yeah, as long as the propagation is similar, because 15 meters, that band tends to like to have the sunspot enhancement. When the sunspots aren't there, it kind of gets dead.
No, it doesn't. That's a myth. Because there's this. Check it out yourself, and you'll be able to easily remember the frequency. 21,412. 21,412. There's the Pacific Maritime Mobile Net. Top of the cycle, bottom of the cycle, middle of the cycle, no cycle. I could talk to those guys on the Pacific Maritime Mobile Net, and they're all California, Washington, Oregon. They're all out there, and there's no matter what time of the cycle, I can work them guys on 15.
That's interesting. I thought 15 was high enough that it was more sunspot influenced. You know, you get down to the lower bands, it tends to be the opposite. They work better when there is no sunspot.
Well, 15, yes, it's influenced by the sunspots, but it's just a matter of increasing or decreasing signal strengths in places in the world, you know, kind of thing. But it's not dead. I was amazed by that. But I could work them guys out there on the West Coast on that maritime mobile net, and any time of the solar cycle, doesn't matter, bottom, top, middle, sideways, leftways. So, you know, maybe you might want to look into 15. I do have a 15 stick too.
Oh my God. My reading gun would look like a porcupine.
Well, you're gonna have to either put more mounts and or be willing to go out there and change it out for your needs.
Yeah. Well, where the 40-meter, or actually where this 11-meter antenna is right now, it's not a big deal to do. Unless, of course, there's snow on the roof, but I can just climb out the window and walk right over to it. The other one's up on the top roof, and that kind of requires a step ladder. And I'd have to haul one up here, and that's kind of a pain in the butt.
You want me to bring the 15 and 17 sticks with me tomorrow?
No, not yet. I'll have to see what's going on first.
Those are probably your two best bets right there if you don't want to do 20.
Well, 17 might be a possibility, but just because there's fewer people on it, and it's closer to 20-meter propagation.
All that is true.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be on a motorcycle. I don't think you want to be stringing an antenna.
Oh, that's no big deal. I can strap them on the tour pack. It's easy. I'll be a little wide, but that's all right.
Speaking of motorcycle, but on a related note, any news on the car? Are they making progress on it?
I'm just looking at it. No news is good news. He said it'd be a week. He's got my car, and you know, if it starts to, you know, by Monday, if I don't hear anything, I'm calling him.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you, we had to order special paint, and it's going to be another 2 weeks.
I asked him about all that, and he assured me the paint was no problem. And then he ordered my stickers, so hopefully he's got my stickers. Because he asked me, do you want your stickers back? I'm like, oh my God, you're going to paint all the way down there too? He says, oh, well, yeah, we got to. I was like, okay, but yeah, I want my stickers. They're 5 horsepower each. He laughed. What time you want to do the deed tomorrow?
Probably like 9-ish.
All right, 10-4. So I know when to get moving. 10-4, copy.
9:30, something like that. Shouldn't take long, I guess. I just don't want to bump up against your lunchtime.
Yeah, I can't see it taking all that much longer than taking it down. I mean, it'll take a few minutes longer, but not a lot.
Well, you know, the only thing I can think of that might be a problem is if we put it up and I check it with the VNA and the match is off, and I got to pull it down and retune it again.
Well, if it's just a matter of retuning and you could turn the antenna so the gamma matches over the roof, I'd go up on the roof and tune the gamma match.
We talked about that before. You won't be able to reach it.
It's too high up off the peak?
Yeah, I mean, it's, while it hangs down, let's see, the 10-foot mast is above the rotor. So it's 10 foot above the rotor. The rotor will be about 3 feet above the roof. So we're talking 13 feet to the boom over the roof, and the gamma match is like just below that. So
yeah, I'm tall, but I ain't that tall.
No, the only way it would work would be with a step ladder, and God forbid.
Yeah, I ain't doing that anymore. I've done that silly stuff in the past, but I ain't doing that no more.
Just thinking about it gives me the freaking willies.
Well, you remember the real sketchy one when I put my 2-meter beam up here and I took my 32-foot extension ladder, leaned it against my shed, but it was too tall for the, you know, the fulcrum point for the ladder. So I took tie down straps and put them around my motorcycle wheel to hold the bottom of the ladder from kicking out.
Oh boy. You really are a gambler.
Yeah, but I ain't doing that again. That was pretty sketchy, but it worked.
Yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't as bad as being stuck up in the bucket truck.
That sucked. Hey, somebody let me down.
0-5 to the rescue.
Yeah. Well, that was but then it happened a second time. But it started lowering, but it didn't go all the way down, and I was able to climb out of the bucket and shimmy down the boom.
Oh man.
But the first time I was straight up and it wouldn't come down, and there was no way of doing that. And I had my phone on me, so I called my neighbor.
Hey neighbor.
Neighbor, you gotta come let me down.
Yeah, that thing was hinky because I know he was over here doing a trying to trim the trees out of my beam back in the day there. Yeah, I had to put a battery charger on them batteries, so they were clapped out. They didn't hold the charge worth a damn.
Well, that was the whole problem. Them batteries were clapped out.
Yeah, they would have worked fine if they would have been good batteries.
I know. I would love to have something like that just hanging around here. Boy, that would be so stinking handy for more than just antenna work, too.
Where? Well, sure. Cutting tree branches and stuff.
Just put my TA-33 on that and raise it up.
Yeah. There's your crank-up tower right there. All right.
Rooster, countywide.
Radio. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Rooster. What's going on over here? With Rooster?
No, not much. Just sitting down in the cellar watching TV and, yeah, not much. Ain't too bad outside. No, nice day out today.
Yeah, it's a little breezy, but other than that, it was nice, yeah.
Went up to Potter County last week riding.
That's cool. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. The breeze actually helps because it keeps those damn gnats away. Because I get gnats terrible in my backyard.
Yeah, sure you're right.
I thought they going came out in the spring.
They're out there in force right now. Well, this is similar to spring weather. You know, it's cold at night and mild in the daytime. I was down there tuning the antenna and everything, getting it ready, and the damn bugs were swarming around. But then the breeze would kick up and blow it all away for a while.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you would have that now.
Oh, they're bad.
Yeah, I get gnats here, but man, I didn't have them near as bad as you got them.
Oh, they're annoying. They fly in your ears and everything else.
I had a real big beetle on my door one day.
A beetle?
I don't know, it was brown, it had pinchers, and that thing is about 3.5 inches long, maybe 4, and about 2 inches wide.
Almost sounds like a palmetto bug or something. I don't think they're up here. I know what you're talking about, though. I can't remember the name of it.
But I think they live in old trunks of, trees that are dying.
Big old ugly bugs.
One day I had a bat hanging on my screen door.
That's enough to drive you batty.
Yeah, my buddy was here and he picked it up and grabbed it. I was like, you're crazy.
Oh, bats are harmless.
Yeah, some of them are actually kind of cute. They're good pets.
Yeah, they're ugly looking.
They all fly around here. I could see them at dusk. They're all zipping around eating bugs. Like, yeah, go for it, guys.
Yeah, they're above my pond, the pond next door here. They're above the pond here.
Yeah, I see them flying around overhead in my backyard at dusk.
Helga mites?
What?
Misfit checking in. Just want to say hello, everybody. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, I spoke to you guys since hell probably last year. Who's this? Misfit. Oh, Misfit. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, up here at Summit Lawn now. Up there with Penny Snatcher. Yeah, up in his neck of the woods. Yeah, I'll be here probably till Thanksgiving, then I'll get laid off.
Oh, Misfit, the road construction guy.
That's the one you used to talk to the excavator.
Yeah, when you were working on 422 around here. Yep, 10-4, now I remember, yeah. Top of the evening there, Misfit, your countywide radio, the Spitfire.
Yeah, I bought those 2 radios off you last year, 142 and I forget what the other one was.
Yep, that's right.
I still got them. I haven't used them yet. They took them home, put them up to the room, and haven't been there since.
Oh, man.
I was saying I went to buy a Variac and bring them up slowly.
Nah, they're fine.
I bought an old Golden Eagle, too. Yeah, that was beginning of this year off some guy out in Fresno. But I'm on my way down in the mobile. Still haven't set up my base station yet. Maybe this year. Nothing ever goes as planned.
So are you working around this area again, or what?
Yeah, I'm working here on 78 here, top of the hill. From 309 south up to almost 309 north. Right there where it splits off 78.
Is that where you are now, 309, 78 area?
Yeah, I'm at the Summit Lawn exit, top of the hill here.
Yeah, you're doing real well from up there. No trouble at all.
I have put my box on. I tried to get in earlier, but no, all you want to hurt me was a pipe buster.
Yeah, well, he's a bit closer. He's further north. You know, he's the furthest north in the group.
Yeah, he says like 5 miles from me. I just thought I'd pop in here and say hello, everybody. Whoever can hear me.
Oh, yeah, probably most of us here. Yeah, you're doing well. But I'm glad you did, and don't forget about us while you're there working. Stop in and say hello.
Yeah, we normally don't work Sundays, and I'd like to get back in Sundays.
So, Sunday nights we're on sideband right here on this channel. Lower sideband, Sunday nights.
Yep, sideband Sunday. Yeah, I spoke to JR from over Susquehanna River there, over your county. I talked to JR last year.
Oh, yeah, Roger.
Now it's from the mobile 2 on the same box here. It's a hopper built 4-pill.
Yeah, that's plenty of watts. Yeah, that's the most watts you can run in a mobile without getting into ridiculousness.
And have a good one. Hey, tell Stinger I said hello too. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in here or not. He said he was doing some kind of radio drug deal or something down there in Plymouth meeting.
Copy that.
He's probably standing in a parking lot getting arrested.
Assuming the position.
Hey, who was that? That 123 out there?
Nah, that was Misfit. Remember Misfit?
I remember Misfit, but I can't remember where from.
He was on a construction crew last year working on 422. Now he's up on 78.
All right, yeah, I remember now. I remember.
Yeah, he was in some kind of, I forget, some kind of road maintenance equipment or some kind of tractor or whatever.
Yeah, I remember. Excavator.
Yeah. Exactly what I said.
Yeah, that was it.
Is that what you're in now?
Yeah, I'm in my personal vehicle. I won't be in the excavator till tomorrow.
Roger, 10-4, copy. You hear him, Night Train?
Yeah, I hear him, but I thought it was 123 still in the Plymouth Meeting Mall because the signal is down in the grass.
I think 123 got himself arrested in the Plymouth Meeting Mall because he's been silent.
Maybe he got rolled.
Rolled or arrested, either one could happen in the Plymouth Meeting Mall.
I'm trying to figure out what the source of this noise is I'm seeing, or I'm hearing. It's only a few channels wide. It's weird.
Who's a few channels wide, Bag?
Like it's a staticky kind of noise. It almost sounds like ear mod from like a radio station or something. It's just enough that it's just in there, you know. But I can go up and down about 2 or 3 channels and it's gone. And I never had it before. And I thought maybe it was the radio, so I switched to the other radio, and it's doing it here too.
Sound like Night Train's noise.
Man, it's not like that electrical buzzing. This is like more like a staticky kind of noise. It almost sounds like you could hear a voice in there if it was, you know, like some kind of, you know, spurious kind of thing, where, you know, you can't really understand it, but it's kind of, almost has it, but it's continuous. So I'm thinking it might be an intermod from a radio station, or I don't know, maybe I'm intermodding something on my antenna mount that's causing it, you know, my rain gutter's causing intermod, I don't know.
Well, your antenna is lower than normal, right?
Well, I'm on a stick, I'm not on my beam.
Yeah, so maybe when you get yours up tomorrow, all of that'll go away because it'll be higher.
Well, all that and further away from the house, too.
There you go.
But, you know, when I was running this last week, I didn't have that voice. And, well, I don't know if I've noticed it on sideband, you know, the hockey puck club, we don't hear that.
Sounds like Freebird is back.
Somebody's choking her chicken.
Yeah, for a couple of moments. There's old talking on Beezer 15. Yeah, he stepped aside for a moment, so we're gonna jump on in for a couple of seconds.
You know, Beck, I meant to ask you, what was you running tonight?
Well, a pair of icons. First one was a 706, now I'm on the 746.
All right, so you didn't even really do classic radio roundup tonight.
Well, I can't run any classic radios because I can't run any power with them. For some reason, I'm getting, you know, enough RF feedback from this antenna that it shuts the power supply down on my amp, so I can't run it.
All right, yeah.
Oh, I ain't got me no classic radio or anything like that, but I found a channel with a bunch of pretty cool guys to talk to and tell them chiming in. Giddy.
Whatever works. It's all good, man. It's all good.
If you're having fun, we've been successful in what we've set out to accomplish.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That's why I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, over $1,000 to do what I'm doing right now. There's actually somebody worth reaching out to.
That's right.
Can't put a price tag on this kind of enjoyment.
No, sir. Not from what I've dealt with over the years. If you're in it for like Channel 6, that Mickey Mouse nonsense there, yeah, I'm not sure I'd tell you he's a waste of time.
Yeah, down getters.
That's a complete waste of time and money and effort. Oh, then electricity.
Those are little boys of really, really, really big toys. No, don't really care what you got. It's about simple communication through just true human beings.
Channel 6 is full of men with small penises.
10-4.
Yeah, they're compensating for something.
Not nice to talk to me about.
Oh, let's see what this does. I want to turn the bass up here. This is going to make this thing secret. Oh, here we go. Now we got a boofy. Boofy, baby.
Oh, I got a big toy stirring up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I got bass and treble controls on this radio. Look at that. Oh, that's probably a little too much, though. Back it down a little bit here. Yeah, that's probably good.
What you do? You listen to yourself on headphones or something, Bagger?
I always do.
All right. So when you run your radio, you have on headphones.
I do. Little air headphones, not kind of fit over your ear and block out everything else.
Yeah, that's probably what I could use right about now. But then again, whew.
Ooh, and my treble's all the way up. So if I turn it down, ooh, I'm going to sound terrible. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Pretty bird.
Supervisor.
Pretty bird.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Rooster here. Yeah, I stopped in over at your place.
Yeah, I've seen the cord. I'm surprised I didn't run into you. I was actually here. I must have been back in the bathroom making a poop or something.
Yeah, I just figured I'd stop in and say hi.
Yeah, all good. Sorry I missed you, man.
I'll stop again.
Not a problem. Yeah, we'd like to run into you. I just wanted to get back to you. I seen the cord out there and just want to make sure everything's all good. Yeah, all good, man. Yeah, anytime, man. You see two red vehicles out there, a 250 and a Ford and Map Ranger out there. I'm here.
Rooster.
Yeah, it was a Mustang, a F-250, and a Ranger, yeah. Night train.
Oh, there you are. I thought you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, the Mustang's always there. It's either between the 250 and the Ranger. Mustang, I gotta do some rear end work on it.
Yeah, I was looking for your antenna, and I found it in the train, I found it in the tree there. How you doing there, Night Train?
Doing good. It's been a little while, man. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain. Everything's good. Well, up to Potter County last week for 4 days on the bike, and can't complain.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, bikes.
Yeah, I got my new bike rack for the Blazer, so I'm going to put that together. I can pick you and the Renegade up.
If my bike's on a trailer, please report it stolen.
You still in there, JR?
Yeah, I'm just listening. I'm working on my computer, but yeah, 10-4, roger, roger.
JR. Yo. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Aren't we silly tonight?
Skyrider?
Yeah, there's Skyrider. Better late than never.
Yeah, I was having a chat with a guy up in New Hampshire. Good old Mo.
Hello there, Skyrider.
Hey, Drain, how you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm all right. Somewhere here in the neighborhood, there's somebody on one of the neighbor channels bleeding in pretty strong. You hear that, Steve?
No, I don't.
I wonder if that's related to what I'm hearing. It doesn't sound much like bleed over, though. It sounds more like intermod. At least what I'm hearing.
Pete.
Countywide.
What was 123 saying?
When about what?
The 16th at 1 o'clock?
16th at 1 o'clock, Alley Cat Memorial get together for radio ops or whatever at Limerick Memorial Park, otherwise known as Mandarack Park.
When is that?
1 o'clock, Saturday, Sunday the 16th, November.
What park?
Limerick Memorial Park. It's also known as Mandarack Park on Swamp Pike, about a mile up from Ridge Pike from the Limerick Diner.
Yeah, it's right down the street from your house.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. Go down the street from my house and you'll be there. If you hit the Limerick Diner, you missed it.
Paying forward.
Oh, man. Lynx, the 16th of November is liable to be frigidly cold.
Yeah, but it also could be 60 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 16th of November, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, 16th November, 1 p.m.
10-4, thank you.
And that's not in that cemetery there. It's in the park itself. Is that right?
The cemetery's down the road further. It's in the actual park. Yeah, where they got baseball fields and what else? They got volleyball court there, you know.
Yeah, roger that.
A really cool, like, jungle gym set, whatever, playhouse for kids.
Oh yeah, we have relatives that live close by there. So when our kids were younger, we often would meet up there with their kids and play.
Yeah, they got pavilions and there's bathrooms and all that there.
That's right.
Yep, yeah, I know exactly where that is. All right, pencil it in.
Yeah, it'd be good to get an eyeball on all these people that I know that I haven't yet actually seen.
Sounds like a beautiful idea. Is there anything that can be brought to support the whole thing?
He didn't specify. He really didn't specify, but yeah, I don't know. And he's conspicuously absent, which means he either got rolled or arrested in the Plymouth Meeting Mall parking lot.
Time to send out the National Guard.
He said he was going to go up to Methacton High School after, but he's been awful quiet.
Does Skyrider sound clear to you guys, or is it just me?
Good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, same here.
May be too strong for you over there over the hill.
Yeah, this radio don't seem to take strong signals too well.
Do they have an RF gain?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Hey, Steve, let me turn it down for a little bit and see if it makes a difference. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, does that make a little bit different there, Steve? No. Somehow or another it seems distorted.
Yeah, it's your AGC or lack thereof.
That's what it must be. Because he's close. He's real close.
Well, he's giving you the strongest signal countywide.
Yeah. It's not you, Skyrider. It's the radio more. Hey, if the power goes out, we can open the window and yell at each other.
Got a breaker.
There's a breaker out there.
How about at 123?
Yeah, that was me. I'm going to try to find a better location.
It's good enough for me. I hear you. Are we supposed to bring something for this event or something? Or is it supposed to be, like, food or what's the deal?
We didn't get that far yet. We're just trying to let everybody know if that's a good day, and then, we're going to go from there.
Well, people are penciling it in on their calendars, so it seems like it's a good date for most.
All right, I'm trying to find out if we're going to get some responses on Faceplant. I can kind of go by that.
Where's it posted on Faceplant? Because I went searching and I couldn't find nothing.
Isn't that quad or on the webpage? What is it? The CV and Ham group from southeastern PA.
The Quad State Group? Is that where you're posting?
No, it's the other one. One is him and who's the other guy? I forget now. Sorry, I'm not down that way.
123. What's the name of the group that you're posting in?
Sandbagger knows it. It's the Southeast Keystone Group.
I thought I was in that, but I ain't seen nothing. What is it? Southeast? What? What's the name of the group?
It's Southeast PA CD and Ham or something.
Well, to do a search, I need probably something pretty specific.
It's the Southeast Keystone CB Ham connection. Anyway, I had a long day and I'm dead tired, so I'm going to get out of here. But tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, so catch you guys in the AM.
Well, you have a good night. And anybody with information on the LA Cat thing over at Manor Park, just let me know, because I can't hear 123. He's way out there.
All right, I'll see you in the AM Mayhem there, Mr. Bagger. Catch you on the sideband early, I guess, to start, and then get myself together and head out. Yeah, I can't find anything on a Southeast Keystone Ham, so I don't know. I need something more specific because I'm not finding it.
Yeah, I thought you were in the group. I thought you were there.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, Bagger. Yeah, you signed up for it. I'm almost positive.
Well, that may be so, but I sure don't see nothing.
All right. Well, I'll find you on there. I'll send you a link or whatever. You haven't heard of the Southeast Keystone CB Ham connection?
No.
All right. Well, I thought you signed up when Dave signed up, and Alley Cat and Joker.
So it's called Southeast Ham Connection?
Southeast Keystone CB Ham connection.
Alright, so I got November 16th, 1 p.m. on a Sunday for Alley Cat. That's what I got, Matt. Just gonna have to work.
Who's that, Freebird?
Yeah, yeah. All right. I found it. and I'm not a member, but I sent a request. So whoever is the moderator's got to accept my request. So there we go. All right, I should see stuff now.
Yep. We'll get you in there. All right, I thought you were in there. When I get home, I'll get you in there.
Ah, cool. Well, somebody's got a picture of my Barker and Williamson in there, though, and I didn't do that.
I think that might have came from Dave. So who's all out here still?
Most of us.
Good night, Bagger. Sorry about that. Catch you later. 73, if you're still in there.
Yeah, I meant to say good night too. I don't know, he might have left. Skyride, I switched radios, so you don't have to worry.
Well, Roger that. I'm still here. I'm still hearing you.
Yeah, it seems that that particular radio, the AGC, is on overload.
I tell you what, I have here my spectrum analyzer. When you key up that thing, it goes right up to the top.
Yes, sir. What about this one? Is it the same?
Yeah, it's a little bit lower, but I still see a clean signal from you coming in.
Roger that. It's the tram. She's usually pretty on.
Yeah, you're good. You're right on frequency.
Can you hear it?
Can we hear what? 1, 2, 3.
If Skyrider burps, train, can you hear it?
Skyrider is so close to me that we could probably string a rope between us.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys got like cups in a string.
We haven't tried the cup and string thing yet.
Yeah, we have to try that one time.
I love it.
So, yeah, Steve, can you imagine that? What the neighbors would think when we would run a wire over top of their houses going up the hill there?
Yeah, so I say, what is this?
We just would have to get it over the street down there, then we could run it flat. While I'm own the property all the way up the hill there, and from here we could string actually a direct line on my property right into your backyard there. Well, we probably would have to talk to your neighbor, the dentist there.
We'll go right over top of the neighbor. Just get it some altitude. Go right over.
Are you Shadow 124?
No, I'm 123.
Who the heck is Shadow 124?
That's Rich. That's Rich Mullen.
No, I don't know if I ever talked with him or not.
That's a Shadow. That's West Norton Shadow.
All right, 10-4. Cool. All right, well, I'm in. Cool, thanks.
He just put you in?
Yeah, Roger.
Oh, that's cool. All right, there you go. All right. Yeah, I thought you were in, man. Way back when I logged into your YouTube, I thought it was your YouTube. I thought we connected on Facebook too, but okay.
I must have been in at one time because I was reviewing the threads, and there's a freaking picture and a thread about my Barker Williamson. So I obviously posted there at some point in the past, but it's not in my group, so I must have got booted or something. But anyway, I'm back in.
Okay, no, I don't think you got booted. I think what happened was I might have pulled that off of your YouTube and pasted it on there.
No, because the post was by me, and then I'm answering posts along the thread.
Oh, okay.
This is going back to, it was all dated 2020.
No, we didn't have it. All right, you made that post in 2020, but I think I might have put that on there later because we didn't have this. This has only been up 2 years.
Oh, well, maybe, yeah, you whatever, took it from another group and put it on there. All right, so then I never was in this group. So now I'm in. All right, 10-4.
Okay.
It's good to keep up with the locals. got to know what all my neighbors are doing. Come in.
Nosy neighbors. I got nosy neighbors. We got 87 members.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Yep, got to keep the radio hobby alive.
As long as it ain't Karens.
We're trying.
Yeah, and I'm going through certification to become a Boy Scout radio merit badge mentor.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to go through background check and all that bullshit. I ain't worried about it. It's fine. But yeah, that should be fun. See if I can get some young folks involved.
Yeah, anytime you deal with younger people, man, they got to really scrutinize your background.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I've done that several times. Well, I have a law enforcement background, so I was already scrutinized.
Well, I'm retired military with no criminal record, so I think I'm good.
There you go. That helps.
You know, I killed a few Nazis in my day, but that was during wartime.
That's okay. They're fair game. Is Rooster in there?
Rooster, you still here?
10-4. Hey, Rooster.
123's calling you.
Yeah, I hear you there, 1, 2, 3. All right, I was worried you couldn't hear me. I got the date for that thing there, so. Yeah, 10-4, 10-4. I was wondering. I know Joker's kind of MIA. He's still doing his endless summer thing. Breaker 13. Go.
Come on, Breaker.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, what's going on, guys? Meatball Bandit here.
Hello, Meatball. Spitfire, countywide radio. Been a while.
Yeah, man, what's going on, Spitfire? Yeah, you're all you guys out there. I've been trying to key up doing a breaker on on this channel. Just come to realize I had my battery removed from my mic.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's what that dead key was. How you doing there, Meatball Bandit? Old JR saying hello. Welcome aboard. What's going on, JR? Rooster. Night Train, I heard you're in there too. Skyrider. Yeah. Stinger. How are you guys doing? Well, there, Meatball Train.
And the free bird.
I hear that free bird out there. How's it going there, Meatball Bandit? I got your free bird, yeah, it's going good, man. Going really good. I got everybody's feeling really clear tonight.
Yeah, me and my homemade quarter wave ground plane antennae.
Yeah, I like that homemade ground plane antennae.
I know. I thought I didn't think it was going to work as well as it is, but I had to check it out and see if the problem was my IMAX or not. So I built this antenna and put it up in place to try it out. I might not change back.
Now, what is it? Is it aluminum?
No, it's basically a 102 whip with a homemade ground plane.
Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, you're reaching the Plymouth meeting with that, no problem.
Well, it's also 100 feet up in a tree.
Yeah, but it's a quarter wave. That would do it. Yeah, sounds good over here in Collegeville.
Yeah, you're doing all right here. No trouble at all. Everybody is. I mean, I don't really notice any difference in signals compared to the IMAX.
Yeah, you swinging me 910. You're doing good, bud.
I'm not seeing any difference. In fact, I think your signal's even better.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just stick with this antenna. It's working so well.
Don't fix it, ain't broke.
That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm even hearing Renegade in there. You hear Renegade? 1, 2, 3.
123's calling you there, Wayne. Do you hear him? No? He hears you.
Yeah, you can probably hear me because I'm running full wattage, but I don't hear him. Sorry. No, that's my fault on my end. I'm only running 20 watts.
Crank it up, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't have that wire in here yet.
You gotta go to the pump house.
Yeah, I gotta get some wire in here. Gotta get the fat wire.
Yeah, well, running, you sound like good right now.
Can't run fat wire. Run a lot of wire.
Yeah, running, you sounding good.
Yeah, he's doing a good job down here. It definitely is. I mean, and the bandit, man, the bandit's freaking breathing fire. Right? You hear that microphone, man? He can back, you can turn that mic game down a little bit.
Yeah, I got it turned down. Yeah, I got the toaster turned on at low.
Okay, no, that sounds good right there. You definitely cleaned it up.
Life's too short to turn things down.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, that thing's working really good, Ben. You getting a good SWR with the box on?
Yeah, so far it seems like it's just doing pretty good. Yeah, I guess Kenny got this amp paired really nice with this Dwight Dig.
Yeah, that radio works really good by itself, but with that amp, it definitely wakes it up.
Yeah, well, there's 3 more dB for you.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah, you probably won't see 3 dB. Let me give it more than 3. Yeah, turn that wick up. Countywide.
Oh, I definitely noticed a difference. I mean, you radio 7, now you're giving me 9.
Yeah, 9 pounds off that far away on a quarter wave ground plane. Give in.
Well, like I said before, when I was down in Plymouth, man, you were sounding good down there. You and Train were coming in perfect.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a drastic difference, but it doesn't seem like there's really any difference between the 2 antennas, which goes to show that that's kind of silly.
Well, I think there is a difference. I think the IMAX is more broadbanded. I don't think you're going to get the same characteristics out of the quarter wave, 9-foot width.
Well, see, that's like, I don't know if you're using the wrong terms or what, but a quarter wave antenna is going to be broadbander than any gain antenna in any category. The quarter wave ground plane is always broader banded. Now, the radiation pattern is going to be different. The lobes and all that, and the angle of radiation is going to be different. But as far as frequency bandwidth, you can't beat a quarter wave ground plane.
Really? What's the bandwidth? I mean, let me know what the bandwidth, because I know it's tuned for 11 meter.
2 megahertz. I can go down to 26. I can go up to 28.
Really? Okay, so it's 2 meg either way.
2 meg before it reaches 2 to 1.
Right, but that's either way. It's 4 megahertz actually.
No, it's 1 meg either way. 2 meg total bandwidth. I don't get that out of my IMAX.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
The IMAX, you may get a little more than a megahertz. You ain't getting 2.
Oh, that's interesting. And that's a bigger antenna. That's an 18-foot antenna.
The IMAX is 21 feet, I think.
So the IMAX is more like a 5/8 wave then.
That's right. The A99 is a half wave, 18 feet. The IMAX is 21 feet something. It's a 5/8 wave. But this is a 9-foot antenna, quarter wave.
Yeah, 10-4. I have one. I have 2 of them. I have a fiberglass one. I have a stainless one. I used to run on the back of my car.
Well, this is actually a 10-meter ham stick, but it's basically the length of a 102 whip. So half of it is fiberglass, wire wound, and then the other half is a stainless steel whip.
Okay, yep, I know what that is.
There's CB antennas that are made in a similar fashion.
Yeah, the broad stick, I think it's called, and the ham, like you said, the ham stick.
Yeah, it's a 10-meter ham stick. I had to put the spring in there because the stick itself, I couldn't get it low enough extending the whip out, so I added the spring in there, and that got me here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's working. It definitely gets you there.
Yeah, it's working better than I was expecting. I didn't think it was going to be terrible, but I didn't think it was going to be this good.
That's pretty cool, ain't it?
I love it when I can slap together something out of junk I got laying around and make it work.
Yeah, you'll be throwing together coat hangers soon.
I'm fine with this. I don't need it. I can move on in some other project now.
What do you have that antenna mounted on, Spitfire?
It's hanging on from a rope in my tree.
Get out of here. That's pretty neat.
Yep, I took a bow and arrow, shot a line up over a high branch in a tree with fishing line, and took the fishing line, hauled the rope up, tied the rope off to the antenna, and pulled the antenna up.
Vertically, right?
Yeah, it's vertical. Yeah, I got radials. Wouldn't be a quarter wave ground plane without radials now, would it?
So what are they on an angle? Are they coming out on an angle?
Yeah, I'm using wire that I wrapped around my fiberglass chimney sweep rods.
You gotta get a picture of that. I gotta see what that looks like.
Yeah, it's not really drooping much. Looks like a big ass T, upside down T.
10-4. I'm impressed you can get them to stick out on that thing. I mean, I figured they're coming on an angle.
No, they're only drooping a little bit, not like it should. But I checked it with the VNA, and it's fine. So, I was just going to use it as a temporary antenna, but I got these 8-foot fiberglass poles. I use, you screw them together. Put the brush on for sweeping a chimney. Well, I got a bunch of them. So I took 2 of them and I mounted them to basically like a mirror mount that you would put your, antenna on, and bolted them on there and put the stick on there and one of those SO239 mount, 5/8-24 things. Screwed the antenna on there, bolted the fiberglass rods on there, and I just ran 16 feet of wire for the ground plane all the way across end to end on the fiberglass poles.
That's pretty slick. Yeah.
And zip ties. Zip ties are your friend.
Zip tie.
Oh, it's pretty rinky dink. I mean, it was quick and dirty, but I knew what I could get away with.
That's cool. Well, let's see how long it goes. So what's going on with the IMAX?
I wanted to make sure that my intermittent issue was not the antenna. So the only way to check that out was try another antenna.
Right.
And I did some other stuff too, and I'm pretty sure it's not the antenna. And I did clean up connections and junk on my feed line. So I don't know. It's much better tonight. So I'm not so certain that I fixed the problem yet, but it is better. If I have intermittent, it's hardly noticeable tonight.
Yeah, it could be just one of those conditions things.
I don't know. It's working. It's fun. It only took 10 minutes to lower the IMAX and put this one up. I built this antenna like a week or 2 ago. I just now got around to putting it up.
I've been wanting to put like an inverted V on my roof.
Wow, wire antennas, horizontal antennas are good to another horizontal station and or skip land, but unless the other station locally is horizontal, they suck.
Well, I was going to run it inverted. So it's on an angle.
Inverted V's are omnidirectional, but they're still horizontal.
Oh, okay. It still radiates horizontal.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm going to try maybe a vertical wire then.
You'd be better off making a stupid ground plane like I made, or a wire ground plane coat hanger or something.
The problem is I got a couple ground planes. I got a couple air drivers. I got a couple ground planes. So, I guess, if I'm going to make a wire, I might as well make a vertical. I might as well make a horizontal.
Oh, whatever you want to try it, and then see what happens. That's how you find out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, 10-4, 10-4. Breaker. Inconspicuous, though,
Yep, I hear you. I've got a breaker on this end. Go ahead, break.
Okay, Spitfire. So you used that antenna tonight. What do you think? Did you, can you compare anything for receive and all that? Is it working as far as receive goes for you?
Oh yeah. Like I picked a crappy radio to use tonight because this S meter, I don't know, doesn't seem to be all that accurate. And I think that there was a couple intermittent dropouts, so I don't think my issue is completely resolved. But when it is working, the receive is good. I hear everybody. I heard Bite Buster just as like I hear them always.
Okay, well at least it's comparable, but you still think that dropping on you? Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out here, but I was hoping that wouldn't be the issue.
Well, you haven't seen my signal drop to you, have you? But your signal is moving around. Sometimes you're S7 and sometimes you're S9. So I've been using these stronger guys to look at to see what's going on. And I still think my issue is still there.
Oh man, well I hate to say that. All right, well, I don't know then. If you're seeing it on my end, then it's probably the same because I don't believe I changed anything. I just kept everything the way it was. So, all right. Well, sorry.
Well, I'm just, not judging on anything you changed, just judging on what I've seen through the night, And with Sandbagger, it's really weird. So I can't use him to judge at all because somehow I introduced multipath. And sometimes, everybody else is staying the same signals. Meanwhile, he's S3, he's S4, he's S5, he's S6, he's S3, he's S5, he's S2. No, I never went to a 2, but his signal is all over the place tonight, where everybody else's is, at that same particular time was the same.
Oh man, you got a multi-path on the bagger. Okay, well, hey, it happens, unfortunately. But then, he's got that compromise. You probably won't see that when he gets his original antenna up there. I think he'll be okay. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep this up until he's got his beam up at least just to see. I'm sure it'll be better. But yeah, we're running quarter wave to quarter wave and, getting the job done. So that ain't too shabby, really.
That's a good deal, and you're hearing everybody. You heard 1, 2, 3 down there. He's not all that strong up here for me, but I got a little bit of noise in there. Not too bad, about 3 S units, I guess, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the fact that I heard Bite Buster, no problem. Like kind of like the same I always hear him. And 123 running around, and he hears me, I hear him. So it's working. If this is all I had for an antenna and no other choice, I'd be fine with it.
Hey, did you talk to Misfit tonight?
Yes, up on 78. So yeah, I talked to Misfit tonight. So yeah, that was pretty good too. He's pretty far away.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you were talking. I was driving. I don't even remember where I was, but I heard you talking to him.
Yep. He was coming down here, no trouble.
I remember you saying something about he's one of the most northern guys in our group, and now I thought you were talking about Bite Buster because I heard you talking to him earlier.
I was talking to Misfit about Bite Buster being the most northern in the regular group.
Yes,
Yeah, 10-4.
And I was down in Plymouth.
Yeah, so I'm getting out all right.
Yeah, there's no problem there.
But I still think I got my intermittent receive issue, and I can't. I don't know. It's got to be the feed line. It has to be somewhere, but I don't know where. I open up all the connections, clean them up, see nothing wrong, put them back together, tighten everything up, and I still got the issue. It doesn't seem to be as often as it was getting to be. So I don't know. There's something that's still a problem with my feed line.
You sure it's the feed line? Could it be something, some noise that's coming from somewhere?
Noise has got nothing to do with it at all. There's no noise.
So, okay, so how could it be the feed line? Where?
On the surface, your guess is as good as mine, because at this point, I don't really know the connection or a hairline short or a hairline not connection where I can blast through it with power, but on receive the power involved is so minuscule that it can't bridge whatever resistance is presented intermittently. Dude, I don't know. At this point, this has been going on for a while now, and I've been going crazy. But I have eliminated it to the feed line for this antenna, because I have other antennas on everything before that's shared, and everything's fine on the other antennas. It's this particular antenna's feed line.
Okay, all right. And what kind of coax is that?
100 feet of LMR 400 to 150 feet of 7/8-inch heliax to another 100 feet of RG213 up to the antenna.
Okay. Huh. So it's got to be somewhere in one of those connections.
That's right. And I've checked them all out today and previous days, but I really scrutinized it today, and I didn't find nothing wrong. Took the brass wire brush with me, took connections apart, took my hardline connectors apart, inspected it, put them back together. I can't find nothing wrong.
Do you use some kind of sealer / connection stuff?
I use really good 3M electrical tape when I'm done and wrap everything up. But two of the connections are end connectors, and end connectors are got their own gaskets in them, and they're watertight anyway, so it ain't that.
Right. It's got to be. I don't know. Does water come down the jacket? Does water seep in behind the connection at the solder joints?
What solder joints? There's only one connection that's a PL259, and that's at the antenna.
Oh, the end connectors are just like grip style?
No, they're bolt together with O-rings.
Right, but where the coax, where the braid meets the connector, doesn't that get soldered?
No, it gets clamped.
Okay, they're like you said, bolt together.
That's right. Yep. And on the hard line, it's not braid. It's solid copper.
Right. It's like pipe connection. Now those joints, do they get some kind of like flux or something on them?
Did they get? Wait a minute. Did they get? No, I'm getting effed. My connections don't. That's what it sounded like you said.
No. Dude, when they go together, is there some kind of like chemical agent that connects those conductors together?
There's no chemical agent. It's a physical, mechanical connection.
Okay. All right. So it's mechanical only, and it's electrical because it's mechanical.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you really want to know what it looks like. I can't really describe it, but look up Amphenol. No, not Amphenol. Andrews 7/8-inch heliax, and the connectors that go on there. That's what I'm using.
I know what they look like. I'm just trying to understand. Like I never that like seals it, you know, when they connect it, because it's not getting soldered. So when those two mechanical connections go together, they can oxidize, right?
Well, yeah, if they're exposed to the air, but they're not, or water, they're not. They're O-ring seals from the outside, and the center conductor, you know, fits in a socket, you know, a grabby, you know, the center conductor fits in a female grabby, and you got to shove it in there, and then the shield part of it has basically a nut that clamps it onto the body of the connector.
No, I get it. I've seen them. I'm just thinking, I mean, I guess the seal could fail. I don't know. There's got to be something in there that's making that resistance that's causing that issue.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm telling you what I did. I took it all apart, looked at it today. There is absolutely zero evidence of any water ingress or any mechanical failure. I checked it out today. So I'm at a loss too. I mean, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking for. I haven't found it.
Gremlins. Yeah, Mother Nature.
Yeah, speaking of Mother Nature, it's getting kind of late. Dogs are going to get me up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I got to go help Sandbagger put his antenna up early tomorrow, so I better get moving and get my beauty sleep. So, yeah, this has been a long video gate. Hopefully you'll enjoy it tomorrow. That too. I got to upload the video gate tomorrow morning before I get rolling. Holy cats. All right, let me get out of here. Thanks for the fun, gentlemen. Whoever's left, 7-3 all the way around. Classic Radio Roundup After Hours, Countywide Radio 441. Going that way.
Hey, good night there.
Good night, Pete. Catch up with you later. And good luck. Yep. Countywide. Have a good night. See ya, Pete. Word, yeah. Catch you on flip-flops. Spitfire.
Night, all. 7-3.